Hi there, this is Johann and Belinda. We'd love to have you join us as we continue with our renovation projects on our beautiful, ugly house in KwaZulu-Natal, in the beautiful town of Underberg at the foothills of the southern Drakensberg Mountains. We're in a picturesque location and we're just loving our lives here. We want to share it with you, so we'd love for you to come along for the ride. Good morning, this is Belinda from the Midlife Gallivanters. As you can see, we've changed our YouTube name. It's just so that it matches our Instagram name and that there's just a flow. Obviously that makes more sense. My style journey is taking a back seat at the moment. I really do not have any time at this stage to film content. Most of my clothes are packed away, and right now our focus is the house and getting the house ready. So it was a huge decision to actually change the name of the channel, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my style journey back again. We'll have to wait and see. But for now, Johann and I are on this new journey in our lives. We are doing new things and everything has changed. Honestly, I cannot remember the last time I dressed up. I wore a lovely dress for Valentine's Day, and when I got to the restaurants, everybody was in shorts and jeans and comfy pants, and I just think that that is how people live in this part of the world. And I probably will have my own variation of that. I will never just be I could never be sloppy. Not that anybody was sloppy, that's not what I'm saying, but I could never be just too casual. There will always be an element of something in my casual outfits, and that is just me. Even casual will be my kind of casual. But this week we took a little bit of time out. We actually take every Sunday off because Johann goes to the ugly house. He goes from Monday morning through every single morning through to Saturday morning, and he sets the tasks of the day for the guys working for him, working for us, and he does a lot of tasks himself. There's quite a lot that Johann has sort of done himself. So in this video there isn't much that we can show you. Johann and I filmed the intro for the videos, and because of the name change, and you can honestly hear it in his voice that he's not comfortable in front of the camera. I think over time he will become more comfortable and he will not speak in such a monotone voice. Although my daughter said to me, "Mom, get some life into your voice on your videos because they are so monotone." So I am trying. It isn't easy when you're talking to a camera. Although I've been doing it for a while in my style journey, it just feels that the energy has completely changed. Anyway, I'm explaining too much. At the end of the video, Johann does talk about what he did this week, but you can see his interest is very, very low. I'm going to include the footage in this video just for you to get a feel of who Johann is. Johann is task orientated. He likes to go, go, go. I think at the end of this video you'll be able to see that he's just dying to get out of there and just sort out a few things, and that is just his nature. I'm much more relaxed, I'm much more go with the flow, I'm much more in the moment. So yes, he's charged and you're rearing to go. I do hope that you enjoy this video and that you have enjoyed our journey so far. I keep saying journey as if it's my style journey, but it isn't. It's the Midlife Gallivanters, and we are gallivanting. Every Sunday that we take off, we go somewhere else. What I thought I'd do is just insert a little bit of footage each time we go somewhere at the beginning of the video, or just what we've been up to in the week that might not be house related, and I'll use that as an intro to the video. But you tell me what you like, and let's see if we can create something that is unique and different, and it just shows us, because at the end of the day we don't want to try and be like anyone else. We are being us, and the biggest thing about moving to the country, moving to a town my dog is walking on the laminate flooring and she isn't going fast. I'll just wait for her to finish onto the carpets. So yeah, we wanted to come here and really embrace being us. Johann and I have quite a story to tell. One day we will probably share that on this channel, but for now we really just want to embrace and just breathe into being us and just celebrating that in every way possible. We don't always get along, we often fight, we often disagree, and we often have words with each other. That is the nature of our relationship. It is who we are, and we celebrate that. So thank you for coming along, and let's get this video started. Coming into the spare room, or the guest suite that we have outside. I don't know if we saw this last time, but Johann has now taken out this chimney space. So they're going to plaster it. That will be the next thing that they do. And that just gives us a little bit more room in this area. Sorry, the Lou is making funny noises. And Johann said right up there in the chimney he will block that. And then what he's done here is he's put in a plug point for us. So it used to be there, and he's put one down there now. And he's chased it, and they've already plastered it in. And then here by the door we have another one. So I'm glad that he's finished that. Okay, this part of the garden I'm going to insert a photograph so that you can be reminded of what this looked like. Johann's just using it now to store the trailers, but you'll have to find another place to store those in the future. Don't know where, probably in the back garden at the back. This area is going to become our vegetable garden. Yes, it is. Oh, Johann says that we're going to build the barbecue and because it's close to the kitchen door, so this will be our entertainment area, right by the...
That's going to change more. That's going away.
Okay, Johann is saying that this is going to become our barbecue area and our entertainment area outdoors, because it is close to the kitchen door, which is right here. Coming in here, Johann has put all of these plug points in, or switches. Have you done this one?
No.
Not yet. Okay.
The
Nothing else in here?
We're done because that's very specific.
Okay, so Johann hasn't done much here in the kitchen in the way of new plugs and whatever. These are wood for the eaves, he says. So there's eaves that are rotten. So he bought this, and one of the guys has helped him paint it. These wooden eaves will replace the ones that are rotting outside. Okay, this is our door that will be from the dining area, and this is going out onto the stoep or the veranda. This was where that wooden door was, so that's been bricked up. And then this side is going to be where our extension is, and this has now been bricked up, so that's quite cool. And then this will be my office area. Unfortunately, this is south facing. We're in the southern hemisphere, so it's not going to be a very light room, but that's okay, because this whole opening will be doors and windows. It will be a door going to the outside and then windows. And then I want to create a little place out here where I can put a table and chairs and have my morning coffee. So what Johann has done for me already in the study, he has brought in some plug points. So there's one, and if I turn around on this wall that's going to be against the extension, he's brought another one in there. And then coming into our dining area, or this is more like a little addition to the dining area, Johann has done this one. And then looking over here, this is where he's bricked up the wall. On the opposite side, we're going to be building our grocery cupboard, so he's put in a switch over there. And now, coming down here, let's go and have a look in the first bedroom. We've taken the wardrobes out. I'm so excited about this. We are not going to put in built-ins here for now. We do have quite a few wardrobes of our own, loose standing robes. So I'm going to put that in here and a chest of drawers for now. And I think it's going to give us a lot more space in this room. So Johann has been busy here. And this is the switch that he's done in this room. That's what he's done mostly in this week. Week 3 is the switches and the plug points. And then around the corner on this side, he's also done one over here. This is where I want the bed to be, because if you turn around, you have a view of the garden. So I think that that's quite a nice view. What is the name of the mountain behind us? Uglyhouse, I think it's called. So behind those trees, there's a mountain peak you can see over there. And that mountain is called Uglyhouse. So in this purpley room, Johann has done the plug points in here. That one, I don't know if he's finished that one. It looks like it might be finished. So there's another plug point, and as you can see, there's a little guest at the top. Matilda will be very happy with me that I'm not killing the spiders, because I really don't like spiders. And then going in here, everything is out. I think we did show you the last time. So the ceilings are out and everything is out for the guest bathroom. This is where the shower will go. I'm not sure exactly where the basin will go, because I just don't think it's going to work where it was, because there's a window above it and you need to have a mirror above it, so that doesn't work. So I'm hoping to put the basin on this side. Johann will speak to the plumber, but we're going to speak about that now, hey? And then the toilet will go there. It's just too difficult to move a toilet, so we're going to leave the toilet there, and for now the bath will be staying here. And coming into the main bedroom, that whole wall has been plastered and is ready, and we have plans for this wall, because look here, we've taken out the built-ins. We weren't going to do that, but we've made a decision now to take them out and to change this room up slightly. And this is our view of the neighbors and also the mountain in the distance, which is quite pretty. But if you turn around and you go into this bathroom, why is there a lot of water here, my love?
It's just that feeling of my region.
So there's a pipe that's leaking here, but we're going to keep the toilet here because it just makes sense. The basin was over there, but we're going to move it to that corner so that there's no window above the basins. So the basins are moving there, and then we'll keep the bath in here. It actually feels quite small now, hey, if you look in. The current state of affairs in the lounge and dining room is just building materials in here. I'm trying not to trip. But over here, we've broken down those pieces that were at the ends. So we're going to look for a nice fire front or a fireplace front, but that will come in time. We just need to get this place to a livable space so that we can move in. Everywhere in here as well, Johann has been chasing plugs and putting in plug points, and I think he's even put a switch in there and down here. So these are the eaves that are rotten. You can see they're really old. So Johann has bought new wood. That's what's in the lounge at the moment that is being painted, just to replace these rotting eaves. If you look at it from this angle, this is going to be the entrance to my study. So it's going to be quite a dark study. I do realize that, but we'll make sure that there's lovely lighting in there. The reason why we don't have a window on this side is because on this side is where the extension is going to be. So we can't exactly put a window that's going to look into another room. That's not going to make much sense. The garden is still looking quite nice and neat. We've just got so much to do here, but this is on the side that I want to concentrate on. This is where I have lots of plans, especially in that corner over there. So we're standing in amongst the rubble in our current dining room, and what did you felt that you hadn't done much this week? You felt that it was sort of an unproductive week.
No, I just had one that I felt unproductive day on Thursday, but that is physically breaking into the walls to tie in, and the brick and mortar here is just rock solid and hard, and it's hard work getting in there. So we've started with the plastering. Next week we'll continue with plastering, electrical work, finishing up with the eaves and the trusses on the outside. The electrical work, I'll see if we start with the plumbing next week, and then start with the most probably with the placement of the solar panels on the roofs. So that's next week's story. And I think we did share this last week. The ceiling boards should be coming this week. This week or next week. Yeah. And the windows, we are still looking for a company because the windows that we found were quite expensive. Yeah. So we're trying to get another quote on the windows, just to have a comparison, because we're not sure if we're paying too much. So we just, and it's just difficult because we live so far away from the towns or the cities that actually manufactured the windows. But we getting one more comparison quote, and then if we like that, we're going to order we have to order the windows. We have to order the windows this week because they take about 4 weeks to complete, and we are running out of time. There's a lot of things that will depend. A lot of the interiors are dependent on the windows being in, so we have to order them this week. I'm going to be sourcing a few plants this week, so I'm quite excited about that. And we're hoping that we can have a little bit of a garden. It's not really something that I want to focus on very much this year, obviously. Thank you so much for coming along with us. It doesn't seem that we've done much this week, but a lot of the stuff has been behind the walls, literally, or inside the walls. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye. Bye.